Guys, Vince right here. This is a second take of me recording this. But what's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing good. I know there's a slight chance that I might not make videos, even though that's who really cares because that's not really my job. I don't even know if I'm gonna make anything like next week. I'm gonna be busy babysitting, getting my braces, getting like a bunch of stuff. And when I do get my braces, I really hope that like my teeth is like, I don't know. I'm kind of worried about the whole eating process, but it's too late. If you don't hear me right now, and this is something beforehand, like I have rods in my teeth as we speak, like, and they hurt. But so I'm guessing, like, maybe the braces are gonna be less painful. That's what I'm thinking. Anybody that had braces that I know don't really even realize they have braces, so it's kind of like, yep, you know what? I don't even know either. But that's what's happening in my life. It's sad because next weekend is Next Fest, which is Steam's thing, and I love doing demo gameplays during that time. And yeah, I don't even know how that's gonna go when I'm trying to record and stuff with braces. But yeah, let's do it. Welcome to the I read. How many times did I did the intro? I feel like I did it too many times. So The Chosen, one of my favorite shows of all time. A show that honors God, that pretty much, if you're like me and don't really know, want to see the Bible in like a very high detail way, but also authentically as a Christian, like watching The Chosen is kind of like the best way to really see that. It has 4 seasons. I saw the whole thing, and apparently, like, Amazon bought it. They were bought by Amazon, and it's not gonna be free anymore. It was free. It's supposedly, it has an app that really shows that it's free and stuff, but now that's not really gonna happen later on. It's gonna be paid. Like, you have to pay Amazon Prime for it. I mean, hey, better than anyone anywhere else. I feel like, Amazon, yes, the same place that actually had Hazbin Hotel and stuff, like, is now having a Christian show. And you know what? It's a good thing. It's unique, especially the success of where the show is going. But also, it's like, damn, it's not going to be easily accessed for many people that want to know God or want to actually follow Him. And, this is like the best show to really know that, even though you should read your Bible and also understand other people's testimonies of, especially mine, of what we've been through, of knowing like how we found God. But yeah, this is just a way for you to actually know the story of Jesus, of just, but also it's going to be paid. It's going to be until like 6 months later as I'm recording this, like, and when that time is up, it's, hey, you got to pay Amazon Prime for it. Which, they were saying like it's accessible because most people use Amazon, which is true, but, not for shows, only to get my stuff and all that, But whatever. It's a unique thing. But it's also kind of sad. There's many channels that rely on it to actually, be free and stuff for many people to dive into it. And yeah, I guess, I don't know. Also, I'm surprised I never actually reviewed the series or anything like that. I talk about like, hey, you should watch it, but I never really review it. I was so like, I immediately want to watch the whole thing, knowing that, it's just like you felt this light, this warmth when you do watch it, especially when you're getting attacked by demons, like how I was. But then when I saw this, it was like, I don't need to fear because Jesus is there. And also read your Bible, and and just have a sense of mind of that God is the way. Anyways, let's move on. I heard the asteroid is heading towards Earth. Speaking of the end of the world or something like that. Revelations. No, but seriously, what is this news going? What is happening in the world? Asteroid just heading towards Earth. 2032. Wait, what? What are we doing? What are we? And there's a certain amount of chance, like percentage is going higher each month or something. It was 2, now it's 3, now it's back to 2, now it's could be 4, 87. I don't know, man. Really hope it doesn't go over 5, that's for sure. But it was nice knowing all of you. No, but seriously, it's 2032. So, we still have enough time to actually follow God and follow Jesus and, seek heaven. because that's kind of like the only way you can really. I mean, what are you gonna do? Like, try to. I get that, oh, actually, NASA's gonna do something about it. They're gonna freaking, use a rocket to take that thing down. First off, this is real life. This ain't Space Invaders. Okay, I'll calm down. But yeah, all right, this ain't freaking like Outer Worlds or something. Like, we think you save the planet, stuff like that. Superman's gonna save us. Who's Superman? The only Superman is Jesus. Preaching today. I'm preaching today. What you want from me? Okay, but yeah, second revelation is gonna happen when that asteroid comes. Listen, if you know about this another asteroid that I cannot pronounce the name to save my life for it, okay? I just don't know how to say that word. What is it called? Chicks Club or something? Like it's an Aztec name, whatever. I don't even know who freaking gave the name, but basically it's the asteroid from a million years ago that basically made the dinosaurs extinct. And yeah, pretty much. I hope this is not the same thing. I hope it's smaller. But even though it's the size of my house, it could even easily, freaking take, like it could summon a tsunami that is like up to freaking cloud 9. I am not prepared for this. I don't even know if I'm going to be alive for this. That's for sure. But I know this is another obstacle or something. Either we have to go to the moon right now. We have to call Elon Musk right now to get up out of here. Okay, instead of him freaking going off, shoot in freaking X, in his app X, that's what he calls it. I can't stand Elon. I don't know what's up with him. Is he okay? He needs Jesus. Anyways, moving on. Toronto. So pretty much heard a plane crash just happened in Toronto. And I saw this on TikTok. Thank the Lord that everybody survived. Everybody survived. That was crazy though. But yeah, Toronto just had their plane crash. And man, listen, it's not safe to actually go on planes this year. If you're planning to go on a trip anywhere, don't. Just don't. I don't know what's happening, but don't. I know that I have to. There's a slight chance that I have to take a flight somewhere. Like I heard that like especially how my birthday just passed. There was like a later on birthday gift that I was going to Vegas. Nope, we're driving there. You hear me, Stefan? We're driving there. Because he's also the person that I'm taking with my co-host, Stefan. Me and him are going on a summer trip in Vegas. But you know what? Let's go to Lake Tahoe. All right, let's go anywhere. Just anywhere that doesn't require to actually take a plane. Hallelujah. Anyways, where was I? Apparently there was this kick streamer that was streaming in Japan, and I know what you're gonna say, like, oh man, is it Johnny Somali this again? No, it's actually not this time. Thank God. I mean, I don't even know how's he doing. Is he in jail right now, Johnny Somali? Like, how's that situation going? But basically, there's this other streamer. I don't even know how to say his name correctly. His name is Gagan. Okay, that's how I say it. I'm sorry. What do you want from me? It is like an Indian name or Pakistani name. It's Gagan, but I don't freaking care about that. Okay, when it comes to certain accents and stuff, I listen unless I'm trying to imitate an Indian person or whatever. I'm not doing that. I'm not Indian. I'm the farthest person to ever know any culture sense of India at all. Because when it comes to names, I don't even know how to say them some of the times. I remember trying chutney the first time, and I'm like, what is this? I was like, it's not my thing. It's not my thing. And let me tell you, it stank up my whole entire kitchen. And I tried. I love it. Shout out to India. Listen, it's crazy. The biggest, most populated place in the planet is India. And yes, it's crazy that I don't know much of it. I know a lot about it enough as an American, but like, I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. I don't care how big you are, okay? Listen, I got a good taste of India when I was in Italy because there was like these, people begging and also stuff like that, and they were of Indian descent. And I know because they have like, flags represent, they speak, and, they have the head thing, the Sikh people, I think they have the head thing. Sikh people is of a descendant of India, and, that's the farthest I know. But it's just complicated as it is. Okay. So other than that, I could be wrong. He could not be Indian. He could be something else. All I know, he's American. and he's something of that, race that I have no idea what it is. But his name is Goggin. And I know that's probably not how you say his name. I don't freaking care. Okay, Goggin. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm giving you the freaking, East Coast treatment. Goggin. Goggin. Okay? Hey, Goggin. I want to butter on the roll, Goggin. Okay? Don't forget the Bev. Never, 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 Goggin. Anyways, Goggin pretty much got attacked by a Japanese kid or something. It was like a 17-year-old or whatever that was like chasing him because he was harassing somebody at a bar. But listen, I saw the full footage and I don't think he did anything wrong. But it doesn't matter because he's getting like freaking like stormed out there, especially through Asmongold, especially through Optimus and these other big channels. I just wish they saw the full proof. Goggin should definitely reach out to these people and just like, hey, like, can you just see the full thing? Because there could be like fans could do something crazy to him, especially not knowing him. I don't freaking know who Goggin is other than this like one video of him getting chased by a Japanese person and because he was harassing or something like that. And people like to immediately put him in the same lane as Johnny Somali. No, Johnny Somali is a different person. And that's the sad thing about this whole situation. I could be in Japan. And I could be, videotaping something, streaming even. I don't really like to stream when I'm in public. I just can never do that. Okay, that's just weird to me. I'm so careful. Have you ever seen my vlogs, how careful I am? Half the time, or at least most of the time, I'm freaking filming my feet because I just don't like filming other people. I just feel like a creep doing that. Okay, and to all these other people that are like very confident about it, listen, y'all built different. I'm not like that. I'm not filming. Listen, the only time I'm like ever filming is like a second of just like, hey, this is what this place looks like, and putting my freaking camera way up high so it's filming everybody. It's everyone, but it's like the shortest second. It's like so quick. It also to the point where you don't even know. Half of the time that if I do that, I would pretend like I'm looking at my phone. Like, okay, let me look at this. Oh, picture. Oh, video. Stuff like that. And I don't really like to attract attention of filming or like trying to pose as a YouTuber because I do not want to be, looked at as a YouTuber. I'm just a normal human being, just enjoying this convention, concert, or whatever. And I just like to show my experiences. I just like to videotape my experiences and picture them. Okay. Because I always fear, even though this is almost like 0.1% of happening, of like some Karen like, are you filming me? Are you filming me? How dare you, creep? I swear, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that because the way I look, there'll be, a lot of people are going to think I'm a creep when I'm not. And can you imagine if I was filming and just mind my business, having fun with friends, but I'm also filming. And then, especially when they hear my American accent, when I'm going to Japan and chilling with the locals, like almost easily there could be a person that could be attacking me. And easily, most people that are going to see that video are going to immediately think like, oh, this guy was probably, harassing somebody. This person was probably, just being a creeper or whatever. And I'm like, no, I was just filming my friends or just filming these people that I just met or something of the experience. And I'm not even a kick streamer. I'm not even a streamer in general. I barely stream. And when I'm streaming, I don't even show my face at all. So like, it would almost be a bad look for me because how am I going to defend myself in that situation? When Asmongold looks at my videos like, yeah, this guy's a creep. This guy's probably a harasser or something. Like his annoying voice and, oh man, I hate him. I hate him so much. Why does he have that voice? He could easily say those things and people would just go at my neck for doing nothing, basically. And it's just like, what did I do wrong? I'm just having fun. Like, can I just be having fun? I never been to Japan. And the only time I ever come here is boom, I get the freaking Logan Paul treatment. Even though I'm being nice, even though I'm being kind. That's literally what I remember me and Stefan was talking about. Because with Stefan, and because he's black, and because like that, almost like he's worried that that gives him a bad image because of Jai Somali, because of just showing a stereotype of an American being in another country and just disturbing people. It's not only hurting, other people, and also, annoying them, or at least, bothering them or harassing them, but also the amount of other people that are tourists that are going to these other countries, and they could easily be profiled as Jai Somali. I'm not black, but I could be easily profiled as him because I'm an American and I am a YouTuber, and here I am just videotaping what I'm doing, and somebody could be like, "Hey, you 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 Jai Somali." I was like, do I even look like him? And you could just like beat me up and be like, and people are not going to be on my side. Like, that's just heartbreaking, okay? Like, I can't imagine that. No matter how respectful I am. So it's important to basically look, and people were just going at Goggins' neck because that he, and listen, I'm not a fan of it. I don't even know him, okay? But we shouldn't judge people because they were attacked. Like, you got to look at the full details, the full video, instead of like just giving full takes. Like, I mean short takes of them, even though you haven't seen it, because of this, brain rot time of people just watching, like having a short span of knowledge of certain things that they watch, and it's heartbreaking. I don't know if that's TikTok to blame or something, but if only just people would just look at the details. Okay, I really hope that Optimus would just remake the video, and also as well as Osmond Gold. I don't even know what they, the details that they said, because I'm not a big YouTuber and I don't freaking care. But at the same time, like, I know that it's important. But other than that, let's move on to the gaming stuff. So yeah, my game group was pretty cool. We had a good time. Pretty much they had much more higher PC rigs than I have, even though I'm the one with the most games, but whatever. We had an amazing time. It was a Christian group that is also a PC gaming group, and I don't know. It was unique. So I just want to give an update on that. Also, kind of funny. Greg Miller apparently went mask off. Who was surprised? He just went at it, calling out Elon Musk at the DICE Awards. What a surprise! First off, I'm like, so? But also, I'm like, yeah, why did Greg needs to calm down? Okay. There's this other moment that he did where he like can I just say this? Can we stop praising demons here whenever we're like, Greg does this joking thing. And to me, it's not a joke, especially as a Christian. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Listen, I just want to be real here. Okay, be spiritual here for a minute. Okay, I know it's not Sunday yet, but it's about to be Sunday every damn day in this damn VinzTalk. Let's go. But it's not that hard to freaking summon demons. Okay, it's not that freaking hard. And Greg, will you stop summoning damn demons? He just called out Satan for, like, in his freaking stream. And people don't know what to do. If I was there, I'd be like, Greg, do not do that. Do you want your family to be cursed? Hello? Listen, if freaking some witch or warlock summons a curse, okay, I don't mean to go full Diablo here, okay? I'm sorry, okay? But this is real stuff, okay? These other horror things is based in real stuff, okay? But to be spiritual here, if somebody summoned a warlock or demons in kind of funny in their studio because he was just like calling out something as a joke, and that's not a joke, he could easily be cursed. Understand that. There's a reason why that we have Jesus in our lives. The reason why I have him in my life, because I'm freaking cursed, okay? So I need the Lord and Savior for my damn safety, damn it! You think I'm out? Oh my goodness. Like, he just does that easily. I'm tired of that. Just people not taking this seriously. And Greg, of course, he would just do that. Dude needs Jesus. Straight up. Because if something happens, it's going to affect his family. I don't mean to bring his family into this, but I'm just saying, if you want them safe and not cursed, hello. The Bible is there for a reason, damn it. Jesus is there for a reason. Anyways. And I'm calm down. I'm not, listen. This is basically me helping him out at this point, okay? Because it's sad that no one's there to actually take this seriously. Like, come on. And if he's joking, like he better be singing praises for the Lord after that moment when he was like, and all of the name that is like, calling out God, but also calling out, the one down under, like that. I'm not gonna say because listen, I already summoned demons enough by just even talking about this. What you want from me? In Jesus' name, I rebuke you all. But yeah, he was just calling out Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Just do that. I don't mind that, okay? Like calling out Elon Musk and Donald Trump in the freaking Dice Awards. But yeah, people were just angry. They were going at it. And I believe that Elon Musk did something and said something about him playing Diablo or whatever and stuff like that. And I guess, Greg Miller was like, just call him out or something. Next to Stella, which is like, oh yeah, what a surprise. Of course. But yeah, that is like one of those moments where I'm like, okay, Greg hasn't changed, I guess. Because I get it, Donald definitely changed a lot of things here in this country that are kind of unfair to be the tariffs, the what is it? Also, like with strict regulations, that is a good thing, but also it's like, whoa, that's real. But other than that, yeah, moving on in the gaming stuff. Marvel Rivals 2. Apparently there's been layoffs surrounding Marvel Rivals 2. Like a lot of people. So I'm hoping they're doing okay, but that's just like anywhere. If your game does good or bad, apparently nothing helps. You know, like a lot of times, what is even the point of ever like supporting these games when they're just gonna get laid off anyways? Their studio in Seattle was laid off, and yeah, that just happened. So pretty much, I don't know, man. It's sad. Like, and I know a lot of people that played Marvel Rivals. And one thing I do notice is that I heard people that played it also has a good PC, but it couldn't run it. So for those that are wondering, oh Vince, when are you gonna play Marvel? Nope, never. You hear me? Freaking never. I do not like arena shooters. Okay? Played Outlaws, didn't last. And definitely, I guess the last one would forever be Overwatch. But to be honest, I really just don't care. Listen, it depends on what game or something like that. Okay? If I was playing it in someone else's PC. But definitely not mine. Okay? I don't want to lose my PC. And all because of freaking genre that I'm just not into. Ain't no way I'm playing Marvel Rivals. I am not a Marvel person. I'm not into that stuff. Okay? What you want from me? I don't know. But yeah, Marvel Rivals 2, hopefully the people that got laid off get new jobs. Pray for them, okay? Anyways, animation news. Back to the whole, me being spiritual stuff. Apparently, Wicked actor and I believe Witch? I don't even know who's which at this point, to be real. But Cynthia Erivo, I think that's her name, got cast to play Jesus at a play called The Hollywood Ball, or something of The Hollywood Ball. And I'm like, okay, first off, but how can you play as Jesus? We already have a person that plays as Jesus. Good old Jonathan. Look at that beard. Look at that beard and his height. Look at a lot of times I'm like, man, you could be Jesus. Nah, you can't be Jesus. You're just a wait a minute. And once he starts speaking, giving that Christian knowledge, especially he's a Christian, I'm just like, Jesus, is that you? I'm just tempted, like, not tempted, but I just really want him to just look in the screen and just like call out all the sinners. Yeah, and just say these words. Like, imagine him, okay, a person that looks like Jesus, and just looking at the screen, and it's like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're up to. And it's like, of course he does. Jesus knows. Jesus knows all. But of course you can't have a black lady playing as him, especially one that is a witch. And I'm like, okay, is this like mocking God or something? This is something to keep an eye on, Man, this VinzTalk has been a mix of Vince Ministries and me ranting, which is all the same because I'm doing this just off of my will, just off of my heart of the Lord. Moving on. And I'm really, though, I don't even know what the play is, okay? How am I going to watch that? I'm curious to know what that is Because how you gonna be Jesus when you're like, I just not gonna change anything. Like, I guarantee they're not gonna change anything with her. They're not even gonna make her as a man, or like, I guarantee that. Okay, like, come on. And many people are calling out, rightfully so. Webtoon video contest. I'm not entering that. I'm sorry. Listen, the money looks good, but it's just that I can't make webtoon content. I just, whenever I look back at that, because I was thinking of doing the whole review series and something like that, and it's like, this is below my pay grade. This is below who I am anymore. Like, at this point, I just rather get a real job. I'm sorry. I'd rather spend my time playing games I like instead of just reading stuff that I know that are sinful. I'm sorry, sinful. Hold on. Can I say that again? Sinful. Okay, when I was reading boyfriends, when I was reading like boy girlfriend, a lot of stuff against God. I'm sorry. I can't do this anymore. This is why I quit Webtoon. This is why. Okay? Okay, I'm getting emotional. Okay, I gotta calm down. My emotions are so throughout this freaking VinzTalk. It is heated up in here. Okay? And moving on, Miraculous Ladybug is having an anime, which is part of ZAG Japan. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. You're telling me ZAG Tune from Europe just happens to have a studio in Japan or something? I know it's a cool thing, but at the same time, first off, Japan don't need you. Japan has a bunch of other stuff that is also, like, bigger than Miraculous itself. Here's the thing. Europe needs to step their game up in the anime war. Okay? I get that Japan is, like, forever the place of anime. It came from there. Duh. But for crying out loud, just give other people a chance. I look at anime like an art form, like a sport itself, Listen, if basketball, America is known for playing basketball and stuff like that, or Canada, I think it was like where it's born from, but other countries are also allowed to play the game, also part of it. The same thing with skateboarding. It's from America. Other people is allowed to do it. The same thing with movies. Well, movies are pretty much a big thing within America, and it somewhat came from there, or at least, some sense. No one know where the term movies or that type of history. This is not a freaking infomercial. Like, whatever it came from, but everybody else can do a movie, and it's been around all over the world. Give anime a chance. Animation is from America. And our animation studios is something is falling down. But Japan up there, oh, they're doing freaking good. Just take it all. It's like you made your cake, but can you just share? Like, let other people create. The West needs to stand up to what their creation. And if you're just going to make a miraculous anime or whatever, then guess what? Sooner or later, you're not going to own that bad boy. That was the one thing I was worried when it comes down to Ruby. I was like, man, Ruby is probably not going to keep this. When it goes to a certain media and stuff like that is from Japan, they can easily buy it. And you know what the creators of Ruby are going to say? Recipes to Mateum. Or, especially the people that run the show, or at least are in charge of the show, are taking care of it. Because in some cases, that's their baby. They could, if Japan has, like, give them a certain amount of yens or whatever, and says like, hey, we like to buy Ruby. And guess what? They'll probably say yes, because we are struggling over here in America. You see how much eggs are? Are you kidding me? You see how much a freaking normal meal costs? You damn right I would take that money. Like, we need to step our game up. But it's sometimes hard. I'm so confused. And for Europe too? Oh, man. Like, hold your own IPs. Do not give it to any others, okay? That's like you're solding your own baby. I am, a person that is proud of what I created and stuff like that. An up and coming, story that I have made. And if Japan ever gives me like a bill or something, I hope that they don't happen. Because I might say yes. I don't know where I'm going to be in the later years when whatever I make gets produced and stuff like that. And I don't want Japan to own it. It's not part of Japan. It is something that is far more. That is international itself. And yeah, Japan is just going to take all of it. They can easily take everything. They're the kings within the anime community. And they are also the kings of just owning stuff if they want to. They can go down that path and it's no problem. If Nintendo itself, they're not even an anime studio. but they could easily make a Mario anime and it would do freaking numbers. It would do bucks. It would do freaking dumpster trucks of cash if it was produced. Look at Pokemon. And if somebody makes an equivalent of Pokemon, oh, we're gonna make Pokemon, but this Pokemon is actually based in Brazil. It's a Brazilian Pokemon, and look, freaking Pokemon would just look at it and be like, "Well, guess what? It's ours." We're also gonna sentence a fine of a takedown notice, copyright, and also we're gonna pay you. It's like, come on. Just we can never win against Japan when it comes to entertainment, when it comes to anime, video games. Enough is enough. Let's make our own stuff and do our own thing. That's what we should do. Be proud for our nation. Stand up for our nation. But anyways, I'ma settle down and stand up because I'm gonna see you when I see you. Oh, one love and a peace and God bless.